Hey everyone, we're at the Portland Boat Show and I'm standing in front of the 3425 GFX from Kingfisher Boats. GFX stands for Great Fishing and Exploring, and you can do all of that and more with this 35-foot Kingfisher. Let's start at the bow here. You can see this massive Shearwater bow, lots of flare, and you can just see how this is going to spray off that chop and swell that we run through here in the Pacific Northwest, Canada, Southeast Alaska. Big bow pulpit here with a railing system. And you can see the big deep entry here, reverse chine that starts all the way up in the bow and carries all the way back to the stern. We've got a bow thruster, and then if you look here you can see lifting strakes as well that carry all the way back. Triple axle, easy loader trailer with LED lights, rub railing here, which also helps to stiffen up the sides on these big aluminum boats, really keeps them straight, and it just helps protect this beautiful paint job as well. Slide around to the stern. We've got our offshore bracket integrated right into the hull. You can see your trim tabs here. We've got mounting plates for transducers, sensors, whatever you need there. We've got your anodes here as well. Bolt on, they're not welded on, so they're easy to change out. Everything's easy to get to right here. And this has 18 degrees of dead rise that carries back to the stern. And this 35 Kingfisher is powered with twin 400 horsepower V10 Mercury outboards. Obviously we haven't ran it yet, but I'm saying right now 50 miles an hour. These outboards are extremely efficient, quiet, smooth. You've seen on some of our other videos, we've ran these a bunch, and they're just a spectacular outboard. Lots of torque with that Revolution X4 blade prop. And if you jump onto mercurymarine.com, you can see they beat the competition in just about every category. Let's swing around the other side of the boat, climb inside, and we'll show you around this 3425 Kingfisher GFX. Okay, we're on this Kingfisher now. You'll see this transom door, get through the transom back to your bracket back here. And this boat's in rigging. They're just finishing up this right now, so you can see some of the rigging here for these big V10s. It'll be done shortly, but you can see lots of room on top of your bracket here to access everything. Got a dive ladder, come through your transom door here. Lock that down. Got a fish box right here. This can also be a live well. This is plumbed to run water through here. So if you're live bait fishing, just keeping fish in there, that works good. You got a work surface here. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing this is probably going to be a fillet surface here of some sort. Access to your rigging right down below. And again, this is in rigging still, so the batteries aren't in here, but you can see the bilge, all your switches here. And great access to everything, really easy to get to. Close that up. We've got additional storage compartment right over here on this side. This is good size. You can put tackle, downrigger supplies, it's about anything in there. Downrigger balls, lots of room in there. We got side trays, both sides, right here, and a lower one as well. And what I like about that is your washdown hose fits right in there, so it's not laying on the deck. We've got another side gate right here, which is nice. Starboard side, getting on and off the boat at the dock. Those are super handy, so you're not having to step over the gunnel. And lots of room for gunnel mount rod holders in here, downriggers. You can see we've got ultra deck everywhere. And this is bolster style, so this is really thick here. So you've got a lot of padding leaning up against the side of this boat. You've also got a toe kick underneath this lower tray, so you can get right up against the edge. We've got large fish boxes, both sides here with pump outs. This one's underneath this step, but you can see where those are. And you can see the ultra deck flooring everywhere. We've got another compartment here. This is where yet another battery system can go right here. Fusion speakers everywhere, cup holders, stern steering station. Here's your tank for your furnace right in there. And we really love this overhang that covers part of the back deck here as well. Get out of that inclement weather in Pacific Northwest. Got a grab handle right here, LED light. This is a great place to hang your stern electronics unit as well. You can mount it here on this surface. Got a couple of cup holders, but what we really want to show you is the roof of this thing. For you adventurers out there, check this out. Climb right up here. We've got rod holders up here, but look at this rack system. And look at the tie downs. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. Your dinghy, your crab pots, your shrimp pots, kayaks. You could put kayak racks up here, both sides. A couple of big kayaks could go in here. Any number of things could go up on this rack. But I just love how useful and well thought out this whole roof system is. And I just love also how they've stiffened it up I know a couple of these roofs on other boats I've got up on, I've worried about denting this aluminum, and this is just rock solid up here because of how they have this constructed. Really cool setup on top of this GFX 3425. Coming down off the roof, we've got a full bulkhead and a sliding door. I love this because you don't lose all this space. Some companies will put a swinging door in here and you lose all this space right here. With a sliding door, you save all that space, and of course it locks in. Got a window here. Let's slide on in here. We've got a quarter berth underneath the dinette, and this boat doesn't have battery systems in it yet, but we've got a light on this phone here, and you can see how big this is. One person can sleep in here, maybe a couple of kids, but this is just a nice area to get one more person in here for overnight trips. And right above the quarter berth here, we've got a nice surface. It'd be a great spot for a coffee pot, maybe a toaster, blender or something. Got 110 power right here. And then we've got USB charging ports here as well. 4 of them total, 2 on each side. So this could also be like a charging area. Storage up above here, rod holders, carpeted throughout this entire cabin. Make it nice and quiet and warm in here. We've got lights down the center, grab rails, and we've got a dinette here, big enough for 6 people, with a big, beautiful table, cup holders back there. Also got a couple right here with a grab handle, and then you can see this table drops right down into here, makes this into another bunk for 2 people. Moving forward, we've got 2 passenger seats over here with beautiful upholstery with shockwave bases underneath them, armrests, foot bar here, large carpeted dash area. Love the wood accent paneling here, another grab handle, cup holders, and we've got access up here as well. Look at this, to our rigging, windshield wipers, and of course if you wanted to, you could even mount a VHF radio right up above there. Sliding across to the helm station, and a beautiful steering wheel. And look at the panel here. You can mount 2 head units right in there. We don't have our Mercury rigging in here yet, but you can see where that's going to go, and all your switches and everything here. And of course this is basically a saltwater RV, so it comes with curtains and everything for overnighting on this boat. I mean, this boat is set up for overnight trips. I'll grab the phone light again here and show you around the cuddy on this 3425. Look at the space in here. A lot of space for a couple of people to bunk out. A lot of storage space up above as well. Got some nice wood accent trim in there, and a little cabinet over here for your personal items, and a privacy curtain as well. I'll hang on to that phone for a second. This also has a shockwave. Great pad to put your feet here. I love the wooden steering wheel as well. It's kind of an old school look to it. That's pretty cool. And again, carpeted headliner. Just looks just beautiful, all finished out in here. More storage down below both sides here. Lots of storage both sides. Easy to get to. Look at that big drawer there. And then of course back into your galley area here. Lots of drawer space there. Sink. More storage back here. We've got a microwave, cook surface, refrigerator, freezer. Another 110 power outlet. Let's slide into the head area here. See, you've got your head, sink, faucet, of course curtains. We've got a storage space up above, right in there, and a drain down on the floor, so it's easy to clean. And then we just absolutely love this massive storage space underneath the deck here in the cabin. Look at this on both sides. Here's your inverter right here. Over here too, we've got just a ton of space in here. You just never have enough space on those extended overnight trips. Well, now you do right below the deck in here in this cabin. And lastly, we'll just show you around the bow area on this 3425 GFX. Of course, this has a forward-leaning windshield. This is kind of a Northwest style windshield. Really helps reduce glare. Also really works really well to shed the water. Here's your horn. And of course, this overhang as well really keeps the glare off that windshield. And we've got a robust 1.25 inch railing all the way around up here. So if you do have to come up here for some reason, you've got a railing to grab onto. This is a Easy Anchor Rebel 5. This will hold 1,000 feet of 5mm Dyneema. I have the same anchor on my boat, and we use it for anchoring for halibut up in Alaska, and it works just wonderfully. And you see your anchor pulpit here as well. It's already got the rollers installed, and I like how they're angled down. So this anchor self-deploys. You don't need to come up here to deploy the anchor. With this Easy Anchor, you can do it from right in the cabin. Hey, thanks for stopping by, everyone. If you like this video, check out the one we have linked down below. Thanks for stopping by Live the Boat this week. We'll catch you next time.